for the ball, Nathan, okay?
Yeah, mate.
25.
Okay, and I just want to welcome you all to the F&J's under 65 average season 1 semi-final. And you're watching Nathan Cools against Stevee Hardie in this fight to the first to 8 legs.
Outside.
The winner, of course, playing Steve Johnston in the final, who beat Chris Hobbs 8-5 in last week's semi-final. Both players just pulling up at the moment. And it's Nathan to throw first.
100.
Okay, a nice 100 score to start, just leaving him sitting there comfortable.
81.
So this is the first to 8 legs. Nathan Cools, the Belgian, playing us in his home country tonight against the Englishman Stevee Hardie. Stevee Hardie, as he likes to be known. Stevee Hardie, you'll remember, is the current F&J under 65 average World Championship winner. That was his first final win, and he was absolutely over the moon, absolutely delighted with that. Even personally sent me a little celebration video later on in the evening to show me just how delighted he was. So well done to Stevee Hardie, and he will definitely be looking for a win tonight to take on Steve Johnston in the final. And while we're talking about Stevee Hardie, I just want to give a little hello to his 8-year-old daughter Bella, who lives in Littlehampton, and she's been allowed to watch a little bit of her dad playing some darts tonight before she goes to bed. So hello Bella, good to see that you're watching and listening tonight and cheering on your dad from the comfort of your own home. And I've been told that as soon as I give you a mention that it may be time for you to go to bed also. So good night, Bella. Thank you for your support. We'll see how Dad gets on later on in the evening. So Nathan Cools just scoring a 60 there to take him down to a finish. He'll be the first one that gets the chance to take the first leg.
100.
But Stevee Hardie just managing a nice turn to also put him on a finish. It's a big ask at 155. However, Nathan Cools on 111 should start up the top, and he has. Okay, so it's back to Stevee Hardie. Can he take out this 155 to take the first leg? Oh. Very unlucky there from Stevee Hardie. That would have been a phenomenal finish in this, the first leg. But he's just missed the double 19 to leave himself 19. But Nathan Cools just sneaks in there and takes it out in 2 darts, the 24 tops. Fantastic attempt there by Stevee Hardie. His highest outshot so far is 57 in this competition, so he would have loved that 155. So it's 1-0 in legs to Nathan Cools. Oh, very good darts there from Nathan. Just to show Stevie that he's not backing down.
80.
Both players really good friends on the online darts league as well. And myself and the players and Stephen Sutton was just enjoying a little bit of friendly banter just before we went live on the stream tonight. Stevee Hardie beat Nathan Cools in a recent competition last week. But Nathan has already said that he's adamant he's going to hammer Stevee Hardie tonight. His words, not mine. It's always good to get that little bit of friendly banter beforehand. Just that little bit of fighting talk there, just to put the pressure on both players. So 239 for Nathan Cools. If he can put on a big score, he will leave himself on a finish again, which he has done. 154 left
60.
For Nathan. So Stevie again not on a finish. Nathan could potentially take out a 12 dart leg here. Starting up the top, or will he go down to the 19s? He's started up the top. Oh, and a superb setup there. Fantastic darts there from Nathan Cools. That's absolutely amazing. Leaving himself double 16 when he comes back.
100.
As Stevie is not on a finish. He is now on a finish with of 1, 2, 3. Nathan's got 3 darts at double 16 to take the second leg in this, the race to 8 tonight.
Yeah, come on. Game in 2.
And he's done it. He only needs 2 of them for a 14 dart leg. 2-0 to Nathan Cools against Stevie Hardie. It's early days yet. It is the first to 8 legs. And I'm sure this game is going to promise us more fantastic darts like that. Nathan is absolutely on fire tonight. Yeah, starting off with a 140 as well. Nathan seems to be true to his word as well. He does not want Stevie Hardie
100.
to defeat him again in another big competition. Well done, Nathan. Okay, so Nathan producing one of his lowest scores so far in this match in the third leg of only 55. I would be absolutely delighted with that at the moment, 55. But they are playing absolutely phenomenally. Both players are. We'll probably all agree, as both players have told me as well, they're both really struggling with this lovely weather, the sunshine, this heat that we've been having over the past couple of weeks. Certainly myself, being a Scotsman and ginger hair, you can imagine I am absolutely melting tonight. So the temperatures in the high 20s in both England and Belgium tonight. Certainly the temperatures here, the sun's there and the darts are equally as hot. As Nathan Cool just lands a 100 to leave himself 107. Stevie Hardie on 301. All he can do is just put in a big score, but he's not quite managed it. So 107. 107 left for Nathan Cools for a 15 dart finish, or will he go brave? He might come down to 19s, 57 to leave the bull. That'll be a very brave move, very confident move, but one I think he's more than capable of. We'll just have to wait and see. So, just while Nathan is fixing his darts there, we seem to have a little repair on our hands. Nathan Cools, what do we know about him? Well, Nathan Cools is known as the April Fool because he was born on April the 1st. But he's certainly shown that tonight there's no jokes with his darts. He is serious with his darts tonight.
37.
Okay, so only a 37 score, but that is enough because he will be back. Stevie Hardie on 233.
30.
Oh, certainly not happy with those darts there. So 70 left for Nathan. Can take this out in 2 darts. Many ways to go, either treble 18 or treble 10. He's gone for the treble 18. So he needs to tidy it up a little bit, just missing that treble.
20.
That's all right, though. 23 is enough. He will be back for another go at that. At the third leg with 47 left.
45.
Because Steve, although he's on a finish, it's a big, big ask for him tonight. Only managing a 45. So 47, 15 for double 16. And he needed the 3 darts for it to give him a 21 dart leg. Nathan racing ahead here. 3 legs to 0 against Stevie Hardie. So we was talking about the April Fool there. And Nathan has recently battled an arm injury and he's felt that his darts have been knocked back as a result of it. However, he has told me that he's proud to be hovering around the 80 average and he even managed to top a 90 average yesterday. But as we all know, the averages are good. They're really good. Yeah, really good to put the pressure on your opponent. However, it's the doubles that count. You can keep putting in those ton plus scores, but if you can't hit the last double, they're absolutely pointless.
140.
Simply not the case for Nathan Cool tonight as he just puts in another 140. So he's been absolutely delighted.
140.
Hovering, and a nice 140 there from Stevie Hardie to reply to that. So Stevie also is not giving in. So Nathan Cools claiming to be around an 80 average now that his arm injury is getting a little bit better. And just looking at the current stats, his average is currently sitting at 84.98 compared to 73.58 from Stevee Hardie.
81.
Stevie yet to take his first leg on the board, but he's really trying to punish Nathan Cools in this, the fourth leg, on the race to 8. 301 for Nathan. Both players are very experienced darts players, both been playing from a very, very young age. Nathan Cools, the April Fool. He's told me he started darts at 12. So many years under his belt there. He's very, very good friends, he's told me. Ah, nice 131 to leave him on a 110. Nathan, very good friends with Stephen Sutton. And he helps him run the Virtual Singles League online as well. Of course, Stephen Sutton, the gentleman that he is, bringing you this live stream tonight. So thank you very much again for your professionalism and really clear live streaming of this exciting match tonight. 110 left for Nathan.
92.
He's not happy with it. We've got a little ooh from him. However, that's fine because he's on a double. Big ask for Stevee Hardie on a 145.
85.
Okay, so 99 for Nathan. Okay, so he's hit the single, but he's left himself for 8. So 20 for tops for Stevee Hardie. Must take this out, I feel. Must take it. Oh, only a single 20. So it's double 4 for Nathan Cools.
Bust. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's in the wrong bed. He's bust that one. So it's back to Stevee Hardie for tops. Give himself the first leg on the board.
Matt, come on then. Play some darts. In 2. Sorry, mate.
And Steve, understandably excited there by that outshot. It's only a 40. But it doesn't matter. He's got that last double. So you're now looking at 3-1 to Nathan Cools. And it's Nathan to throw first in this fifth leg. Still early days, so Stevee Hardie should not feel disheartened just yet.
100.
So a nice 100 there from the April Fool. He's just showing he's not fooling around tonight. Nathan has told me that his biggest achievement so far, note that I say so far, was playing in the Dutch Open, and he was only beaten by a certain silverback, Tony O'Shea, in the last 128, just missing 2 darts, 2 match darts that was, to beat the silverback that is Tony O'Shea. And you can absolutely see why he's done so well in that competition, especially in this leg. 100 scored followed by a 140. It's not given up. Certainly the April Fool is not fooling around.
57.
So 400. What's Stevie going to do with this? 97. Staying at the top was Nathan. Good idea.
100.
Giving himself a nice turn to leave 104. Stevee Hardie absolutely needs to put a dent in this 303.
80.
Okay, so Nathan Cools has got 6 darts at this, as Stevie is not going to finish, but how many does he need? 104. He can go many ways, maybe start at 54, and he has for single 18, which would leave double 16. Just a little bit out there with the second dart.
36.
Only managing a 36. Okay, Nathan, I said you had 6 darts. You didn't need to use them all, though. 223 for Stevie Hardie. Still not enough finish. So he's still got 6 darts at it, Nathan. 2 should be enough as he starts up at treble 20. Hitting a single for 48 left. Double 16. Not quite getting it. Stevee Hardie has given him those opportunities though.
Sorry, 120. Deflection.
A nice 120, but I don't think he meant that. Doesn't matter. Every score counts. Nathan just punishing him there though to take it 4-1 in legs to Nathan Cools. Stevie just really struggling. I've seen Stevie play quite a lot, and I've had the pleasure of having a few games against him. Although he's playing well, he's just not playing. He's just not playing to his usual high standard. At the moment, he's just struggling to hit a cow in the backside with a banjo. A few stray darts, a few low scores.
140.
And now that I've said that, he's produced a fantastic 6 darts in the 6th leg, 85 followed by 140. Okay, so what's Stevie going to do to take advantage of this 80-point lead so far? And Stevie with the throw. That might be enough, only 45. 125 points ahead. But Nathan can easily do something with this. He can easily put in a 140. 180 would be lovely.
95.
Okay, so still Stevie with the advantage on the throw. 2-3-1, 30 points ahead.
136.
And that is more than enough, Stevie. Well done. So Nathan needs to produce one of his phenomenal ton plus scores. At the very least.
41.
Okay, so Stevee Hardie's got 6 darts at 95. Now he doesn't need to, but he may go down to 19s. No, he has chosen the bowl route. Very, very sensible.
5.
Very sensible, because he will be back again. You don't really want to be starting messing about around about the 19s if you don't need to. But it's 220 for Nathan. I quite like that score, like a 220. Stay up the top, you make it a 60 to leave a finish.
60.
If you're lucky, which he has done, at 160, if you're lucky, you may hit a ton. Or if you're Nathan Cools, you might have even got a 140. And Stevie only needs 2 to take out the 40. 20 for double 10. Well done, Stevie. And we're now 4 legs to 2. And Nathan's advantage, and it's Nathan to throw first. So Stevee Hardie, we've seen him on the online circuit for quite a while now. We've seen a few live streams. His darts have really progressed absolutely fantastically over the past few months.
41.
And I must just mention, I feel it's appropriate to mention, that Stevie is using his late mother-in-law's darts tonight. There was such a lovely story with that recently. Sadly, his mother-in-law passed away just at the start of the year, back in January, and they found this set of darts. So Stevie thought he would give him a little go. And these are the exact darts that he used in the F&J U65 World Champion to become the winner.
100.
So it could be that luck is on his side tonight, and his mother-in-law Anne is looking down on him and helping him tonight. So those are the darts that he is using. Now we've already given Bella a little hello, but we need to give Stevee Hardie's biggest fan hello as well. Special mention, that is Jan, who is cheering him on tonight.
100.
His wife Tracy fully supports him and is watching tonight. However, she can't stand the tension, so she's watching it in another room on her phone. She doesn't feel she can watch this live. Too much for her to handle. It was absolutely fitting. You could see the support that he's got round about him of Stevie's family and friends with the lovely celebration video that he sent me when he did win the under-65 world champion. Tracy was loving it. Okay, so 160 left for Nathan Cools. Oh, we're a little bit behind with the scoring, so we'll just give the score in a little second just to catch up there. So it's 160 left for Nathan.
Oh my goodness. 77.
He's not happy with it. I would be happy with that because he's got plenty of time. Stevee Hardie on 290.
43. Come on.
And he's still in a comfortable position to take this 5-2 in legs to Nathan. So 83 left. 51 would be my route. Triple 17. Oh, we tried it and it's come out. Second darted to Nathan for double 16.
67.
It's all right because he will be back.
44.
And it's double 8 for Nathan Cools for a 19 dart finish. Double 4.
Yeah, gaming.
And that's it, yeah, for a 20 dart finish. 5-2 to Nathan Cools, who is currently sitting at 77 average compared to Stevee's 69. 69 and a half to be precise. So it's just showed huge improvement in this game. Throughout the whole competition, Nathan, the April Fool, has averaged 61.46. Stevee Hardie, 57.24 competition averages. However, it just shows the determination of both players. They both want it. They're both really trying to pull out all the stops and give the best darts tonight to go on to play Steve Johnston in the F&J's under 65 average season 1's final.
1 quarter.
I should mention as well that averages are very high at the moment. They've played absolutely phenomenal as well, both players. And like most of us, the darts do go up and down all the time. We'll have some lows, we'll have some highs. I just feel we should reiterate at the start of this competition, which has been played over quite a bit of time, that both players did average under the 65, hence them taking part in this competition and getting to the stage. So Nathan, starting with a 140, following that with a 100, take him to 261.
100.
And Stevie replying with a 100 also to take him down to 325. Stevie being the ex-Somerset County player for his area.
60.
And Stevie has been telling me a lovely story about his past as well. He's a big Gary Anderson fan
81.
as well, very big Gary Anderson fan. He grew up in a pub with a certain Steve Grubb. A fantastic darts player is Steve Grubb. You may have seen him in the World Champions, getting beat by a certain Phil Taylor in 2009.
85.
But Stevee Hardie has told me that Steve Grubb has been an absolute inspiration to him, and he's really helped him along with his darts.
140.
Oh, so very good reply there from Stevee Hardie, taking him down to 104. Nathan Cools, I think, must take out this 116. I would think he would start up at the 20s, which he has. Okay, so scoring a 60, it's only a 56 left. That is all right. Steve, I've seen Steve take big finishes before. So what can he do with this 104? I think he should start at the 18s. He's been brave and stuck up the top. But not happy with that second dart. And he's got it though, taking out a 104. Not the way he wanted to go. Again, it doesn't matter. It's still a finish. It's still a double. Every dart counts. So 5-3 to Nathan Cools. And this the race to 8 legs. Stevie just sneaking in there with a 104 finish, making that his highest checkout so far in this competition.
$140.
Yes, a nice wee 140 there. Taking his total in this competition up to 13 140s, 4 for the game. Compared to 8 140s from Nathan Cools. However, 5 of those in this match. No player managing a 180 throughout the whole competition. Will we see the first one tonight?
45.
He's not happy with that 45, but that is all right. Very sad bounce out there, but still managing an 80. So this is putting Stevee Hardie in a great position here, being on 3-1-6 against the throw. 15 points behind.
28-27.
Yes, Nathan Cool's managing an impressive 131 to leave him on the big fish. I would love to see him take that one out. Go on, Nathan. 2 triple 20s for Bull. Oh, very unfortunate. First starter's out. All they can do is tidy it up now. And 80 will be enough, because Stevee Hardie can't finish this. He can put a big dent in it.
100.
And he does with a 108. So it's Nathan Cool's on 90. Maybe the Bull route. Maybe stay up the top. Even treble 18 for double 18. Loads of options he's got. Just taking his time there. So he stayed up the top. Oh, just missing the bullseye there for the 90 out shot. So it's 108 to Stevee Hardie. He's chosen the 20 route.
46.
Only managing a 46. So it's down to Nathan to take this out. He's got 3 darts. 2 will be enough as he hits a single 1. Just missing out on the double 12. Decided to bust it. I think that's a good idea. Very good idea. So 62 for Stevie. He may go treble 10 for double 16, which he has. So it's double 16. And he's done it. Understandably delighted with that finish to take up to 5-4. Stevee Hardie, as you can hear, is as happy as a hamster among sawdust with that finish. Only a 62 finish, but he did produce a very impressive 104 finish in that last leg. It's only a 62, but I think the importance and the relevance of it is very, very fitting. As it goes 5-4 up in legs to Nathan Cool, but it is Stevie to throw first. It really looked like Nathan was racing away with us in the first few legs. But in true Stevee Hardie style, he's not letting him sit down. He's not letting him come in front of him and race ahead of him.
100.
Nathan wants to. Nathan really wants to punish him for the defeat that he suffered from Stevee Hardie last week. Stevie's not having it, as he puts in a nice 100 score. Oh, it's Nathan, the April Fool. He can only manage a 44.
45.
A 45, even though it's not his best score. It is alright at the moment. Still leaves him comfortable at 120 points ahead of Nathan with the throw. Okay, still leaves him alright. Still leaves him 60 points ahead. And it's Stevie's throw. It's alright, so he's back to 120 points ahead. Nathan, desperate for a ton plus score. But can only manage a 60, so Stevie's still in pole position here, still in a prime position. To put a ton plus score would be fantastic, taking him to a finish.
97.
97 is enough to give him a 3-dart finish. But what's Nathan going to do? So 139 left for Stevee Hardie.
55.
Scored a 55. That's all right. That's all right. Leaving him 84. Fantastic. As Nathan away back on 236. 2 darts for Stevie at
68.
84, sorry. That's alright though, because Nathan again still not in a finish at 191. He's going to have to put in a really big score.
60.
So he's managed a 60, but this is looking like a 5-5 all. 5-5 all? 5 all.
No score.
Stevie goes for double eights but misses that, leaving him double four, unfortunately. Leaving himself bust. So 1-3-1 for Nathan. Could only do a 57. I was going to say would have given him his second biggest outshot. And 1 dart there for Stevee Hardie to take this 5 all in legs. Stevee Hardie, what a massive improvement. He's just not missing those checkouts now. Should give himself the name the Shopaholic, because he's just not missing a checkout.
100.
Okay, so it's Nathan to throw first. And this the 11th leg, starting off with a 100.
140.
Oh, Stevee Hardie in true Stevie style. Putting in a nice 140 against the throw. That's it, Nathan. You absolutely know how to play the game, how to get those darts in.
60.
Okay, so the advantage is well and truly with Nathan at the moment, as he's on 361, 40 points ahead with the throw. Yeah, nice comfortable 85 there. So Stevie needs one more of these 140s. One more, he needs quite a few more of these 140s.
54.
To show Nathan he's not giving up, it can only give us a 54. So 176 for Nathan. 140 would be lovely to leave him double 18. But still in a good position with 60 because he will be back. Stevee Hardie not in a finish.
81.
Still not in a finish, even with 81 scored. Still not quite there. He's left himself what we call a bogey number. Cannot check out 166 with 3 darts. So it's 116 for Nathan, the April Fool.
60.
Okay, so all Stevee Hardie can do at the moment is just give us one of his nice 10 plus scores.
58.
58 I don't feel is enough, because the April Fool is more than capable of a 16 for double tops to take the legs up to 6-5. He's chosen 20 double 18 though, and he only needs a 2 to take it 6-5 in legs to Nathan Cools. And just a reminder, you're watching the F&J's under 65 average season 1 semi-final. In this game, it is the first to 8 legs, and the winner of this will play Steve Johnston in the final, the date of which is yet to be announced.
100.
Steve Johnston, you may remember, beat Chris Hobbs 8-5 in last week's semi-final to take him through the final. So I think Steve's going to be watching very, very closely tonight, paying attention to both players. Whoever he's going to meet in the final, I do think that's going to be a tough game for both players. Both very experienced. Both very high scorers. Whoever it is that's going to go through from this will need to absolutely keep up the standard that they're playing tonight. Beautiful 140 from Nathan.
60.
So Stevie with the throw has taken himself down to 241. Nathan on 320, not that far behind. What can he do with it to make a dent in it though?
100.
Still in a good position is Steve as he knocks in a 100, taking the 141, which is a finish. Nathan needs a nice big score also. one of his magical tons, or ton 40 would be lovely.
140.
And a 140 here has got to take him 95. So Stevee Hardie 141, which I think is the score that many a dart player has attempted to take out. Check out the try to take out many times, practice plenty times, as it is the one that is left for a 9 dart finish, should you hit the 2 maximums to start with. So it's 95, and rightly so, Nathan goes for bullseye. Okay, so Nathan just having a little think about it there. It was a brave move to start off in the bullseye. But he has left himself double 18, so Steve needs this to take it 6-all.
Stevie boy.
Oh, unlucky Stevie, unlucky Stevie. Hitting the single 20, couldn't manage a big number, and second dart couldn't manage a big number to leave my finish. Unlucky. So it's double 18 for Nathan. And he's got it. Yes, Steve, you absolutely gave him that leg. Absolutely. That is very unfortunate from Steve, missing the 2 big numbers to leave him a double. So we're at 7-5 in legs, and it's Nathan to throw first. Nathan, 7 legs up to Steve's 5 legs. This is the first to 8. So this could be the last leg for Nathan Cools to take him into the final. 100, I think, is enough. Really good. So Stevee Hardie, what can you do?
100.
100 as well to match him. Okay, so only a 60 from Nathan. Steve needs to punish him.
28.
He's not able to do it. I think they are putting the April Fool into a nice, comfortable position here to take this leg. But never assume, never ever assume. There's a long way to go yet.
81.
He's 260 points away, which is still a long way. Stevie 373 points away to save this, the semi-final.
86, check.
Should never assume with darts. A few loose darts from each player can absolutely allow your opponent to come in there and just punish you with a nice score. So it's 260 for Nathan. Needs at least 100.
60.
Okay, so not on a finish. Back over to Stevee Hardie on 287.
87.
Both players on 200, but it is Nathan with the throw. Nathan with the advantage. What can be done with this? Only managing a 40 is a finish, but is Nathan feeling the pressure of this, which could have been the final leg for him? With only 20 points in it, a 160 would be a fantastic way to win the semi-final and put him through to the final with Steve Johnson. Rightly so, staying up the top. Unlucky, but that is a good score. So 20 left for Nathan Cool. Stevee Hardie needs the, cannot do it. He can only set it up and only keep his fingers crossed that Nathan cannot take out double 10 to put him through to the final. I think Nathan can do this. And he's done it with only 1 dart. Give him a 19 dart finish. Putting Nathan Cools through to the final with Steve Johnston in the F&J's under 65 average season 1 competition. Fantastic effort there from Nathan Cools. We'll just take a little look at the statistics just before we finish off. So a 76
Yeah, well done.
Average
Played really,
for
really
Nathan
well there,
Cools,
mate. You deserve
70 average for Stevie
cheers,
Hardie.
mate.
They're
You played
both
well
players
yourself.
really, really fought
Thank
for
you,
it.
mate. Well done,
Fantastic
mate. Well done.
effort from
All the
both
best
of
for the
them.
final against Steve Johnson.
Commiserations to Stevie Hardie.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
So well done,
Cheers.
Nathan. The April
Well done,
Fool
mate. All
Cools,
the best, pal.
showing he
All
was
the
not
best.
fooling around, not joking around tonight. And well done, and
Thank
we'll
you,
look forward to
Stephen.
see him
You
play
still there?
Steve Johnson in
Okay.
the final.